I'm here with.
Nate Nix.
What's up? How's it going, bro?
It's been a bad year.
Why? What happened? I think it's been a good year for you, right?
Yeah, nah, it's been a good year for me. As like an artist, professional, like all that stuff is lit. Just like, it's just been a bad year. It's just a bad time. Why is this happening to me? You feel me? It wasn't supposed to be like this.
What?
You gonna make me say it. This is tough.
What? Say it. I don't know what you're talking about right now.
The fantasy football league. You know it's not supposed to be like this.
I was rooting for you because you were actually committed.
You know it's not supposed to be like this.
It shouldn't have been like that. You scored. Oh, Sleazy caught up to you. So you low-key didn't deserve to make the playoffs. You should have dropped Breece Hall. I think that was your downfall. Breece Hall ended up being a top 10 running back.
He wasn't good enough to get me wins, though. I checked it. I looked at the games that I lost and the games that he played well, and I was like, it wouldn't have made a difference.
Ah, come on. I don't know, man.
No, like him being on my team would have probably he would have been on my team, but then because like I think about like who did I get in return for him?
Yeah.
Right, and I'm like, I would have lost. It balanced out. It was fun. What is nice, though? You ever asked yourself that question? Do you think you're a nice guy?
There's a lot of philosophical
I think I'm a
ones
nice
think
guy.
about it nice.
You don't think I'm a nice guy?
Like you're a nice person.
Yes.
Why?
I think every interaction I'm friendly. No.
But that's the thing. I think there's a difference between friendly and nice.
No.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a difference.
What is the difference?
Like people in California are like friendly.
Okay.
Right? Like they're all smiles, like they're like, but I feel like there's something underneath that's they're not telling you, like they're lying to you. Or like if an opportunity comes up, like they're just gonna take it for themselves. They're real like shysty, if that makes sense. They're like friendly, but they're not nice. You know what I'm saying? Like whereas like New York, I feel like people in New York are nice. Like they're dickheads, but they won't do you dirty.
Oh.
You feel me? Like they're nice. Like they're gonna be blunt. Like they're not gonna be like friendly. But they're gonna be nice, you know what I'm saying?
Nice has more to do with your actions.
Right, and I feel like friendly is more your demeanor. Like they always say that about the murderer guy. They never say he was a nice guy. They be like he was a friendly guy. He was always smiling. He was always so friendly. Nice is like the mobsters, where it's like he does grease, but like he provided for his team and his family and his community.
That's not nice though.
That's pretty nice. They kill people. But like for a good cause, for like to like supply their people with generational wealth, to create businesses for their community.
But they hurt other businesses, no?
Yeah, but I think that's still nice.
You think so?
It's not good.
Yeah, there's a difference between good and nice.
I feel like good and nice are not synonymous. Because nice is just like, okay, you can do good. However, the way that you go about it might not always be the best way. It might not always be the good way, the right way.
Okay, then think about it like this. The royal family, they made a lot of money, exploiting people, right?
Yeah, genocide, yeah.
Yes. Is
pretty
that
bad.
nice?
No.
But they took care of their own people.
I feel like they did, but it's like the detriment's too severe. You know what I mean? It's like you can't really, I can't give them that because it's like, dang, like, all right, word, millions upon millions of lives lost. For the UK, for England, I'm good.
But the mobsters don't cross that line, you don't think?
It's not. I feel like they're already like minorities in some ways, depending on who they are.
The Italian ones, I don't know.
Yeah.
Man.
I look at it like this. All right, so Whitey Bulger, right?
Bad dude.
Bad dude, nice guy though.
No,
like you feel me? Bad dude, but nice guy. Like I feel like people was rocking with Whitey, except for like actually marginalized people. But like you ask anybody in the North End, you be like, yeah, how do you feel about Whitey? They be like, he was nice. I rock with him. But it's not because he's a good person. He's a nice guy.
I don't know if he's a nice guy. I don't want to say that.
Okay.
He put some bodies in the Charles River.
That's a lot of people have though. I know people that have like that talk about it all the time. They're like, there's probably people that they know that are in there and they're just like, it is what it is. How many bodies do you think that he personally dumped in there? Not many, right?
He ordered it.
Right.
He probably personally dumped at least 5.
Yeah.
I mean, he had to work his way up.
But like, how many bodies are in there though?
A lot.
Thousands, right? So it's like, yeah, I mean, it's like, what did he really do? He only got 5 in there. He's all right. It's not that bad. Nah, they're not worse than him, but I wouldn't say that they're good people.
He's not good, but he's nice.
Right.
I don't think he's nice.
How would you know? You ever watch the documentaries? You ever heard him speak?
I watched the movie, the Johnny Depp one.
All right, I watched the movie. I feel like he was a nice guy in the movie, though.
No, he wasn't.
I don't know. He was a bad person, but I feel like he was a nice guy in the movie. Like, everyone was like...
There's not a difference. You can't be a bad person.
I feel like there's a difference. All right, look at it. All right. Take it like... Let's take it a step back. Maybe Whitey was too extreme.
Yes,
let's go to like...
That's fair to say.
Let's go to like Mufasa from The Lion King.
Ah.
Bad person, right? But he was a nice guy.
He was scheming, bro.
But he was a nice guy. Like
You really think so?
so.
I feel like they was rocking with him.
He let his brother die.
He
No,
killed his brother.
Killed him.
But that's his
And
brother,
he
though.
manipulated his nephew into thinking he was responsible.
Yeah, he's a bad person,
Yeah.
but he's a nice guy. Like, I feel like they was rocking with him. Like, they was like, okay, like Mufasa, you're cool. You feel me? Like,
And also,
he got the hyenas. He had a
put the
wife.
hyenas into thinking he would actually treat them right.
Yeah, but they're hyenas, though. I kind of get it. Like, he's like, you know what I mean? It's
Damn,
like,
bro. Damn, I don't agree with this.
did you
This-
see the hyenas? They were creepy. They was laughing. I don't know.
No, it was just
Maybe
because
not
he was laughing.
Mufasa.
I'm pretty sure that's because he never learned how to actually talk.
Nah, they all laughed. There were scenes where they were all three laughing.
No, if we talk about the hyenas,
Yeah,
Ed
Ed,
was
yeah.
the only one that never actually spoke a word. He
Yeah,
was just
facts.
Fucking right.
But I think, I don't know. All right, maybe not Mufasa. I'm trying to think.
Not Whitey Bulger.
Because there's
either.
an example, like Obama.
Obama was good.
No, Obama was not good, but a nice guy. Obama's a horrible person, but he's a nice guy, though.
I don't know if he was horrible. I think
Maybe
some-
not horrible, but I
Yeah.
think he did a lot of like detrimental things, and I feel like he has a very like severe lack of accountability. You feel me? On my, at least for me, like when you order like airstrikes on a consistent basis, and you're like generating conflict, like artificial conflict, like that's not good. You're a horrible person, actually, maybe, like honestly. But he's a nice guy. Like he be shooting the ball. Like you ever seen him shoot a basketball?
He does shoot.
You feel me? Like it be buckets too. He's a nice guy.
You see him dap up Kevin Durant.
That's what I'm
too?
saying. There's be good daps. Like he's a nice guy. I don't know. Like my thing is, will I support him? No. But I'm not gonna be like, oh, he's a shitty guy. He's a
Yeah.
shitty person, but he's a nice guy.
I think when it came to U.S. presidents, he's one of the better, like, good ones.
I feel like that's debatable. Yeah,
I mean,
he
like,
wouldn't-
good, like, person-wise.
he
Like,
might
they
be in
all
the
killed
bottom 10,
people. They all bombed people.
yeah, but not as many as him. That's a fact. Nobody bombed more people than Obama.
It was the year he was
That's
in.
why he's called Obama. Like I don't think you're getting it. Like he was a fool.
It was the ISIS and Al Qaeda craze, remember?
But those things are like manufactured though. You feel me? He's responsible for their existence as the US president. So it's like, yeah, like how are you gonna be mad when someone combats your people when you've been combating them like aimlessly for years? You're creating conflict, you're generating conflict, right? And then you're bombing the people that are in conflict. You created the conflict. He's like, whoa, don't fight back. All right, kill him. Bomb them all, whatever. That's bad. But again, nice guy.
Nice guy.
You feel me? He does. He's cool.
I mean, the president, any
He
president might
had
have
no
done
choice.
that.
That's literally his only choice. The only thing that the president of the United States is asked to do, their primary job responsibility is to lead the U.S. military. That's their job.
Yeah.
And he said, I know what I'm going to do.
I'm gonna bomb.
Obama.
I mean,
Let
at
him do
least
his
he
job.
moved things forward, like, socially a little bit. No? At least he was,
Yes,
like,
we can,
on the
huh?
side of, at least he didn't, like, deny when, like, Trayvon. Like,
He immigrated, like he also like detained and like, you know what I mean, he forced it, bro. I don't know, Obama's kind of shitty, bro. Like if you think about it that way, like all the people like that came into the United States, you feel me? Like he deported the most people of any president.
did he?
Yeah, detained the most people of any president.
Damn, Obama.
Like when we talk about like Trump doing all the shit, you feel me? But Obama was forcing it. Trump was just picking up where he left off. Same way that Obama was picking up where Bush left off. You feel me? But neither of them were bombing people like Obama was doing though. He was forcing it.
Bush was forcing it, though.
Bush was forcing it. You feel me? But like his name is Bush, not Obama. Like I
took
don't
it-
know.
oh, yeah, that's
It's
true.
just like it's one of those things.
Bush took out Saddam Hussein. Remember that? That was crazy.
Yeah, but like Obama took out Bin Laden.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So I'm like,
Oh yeah,
you
that
feel
was
me?
crazy.
And then like they recorded it. They made a movie. I'm like, I don't know, bro. Like Obama's kind of nuts, bro. He's kind
I'm
of
pretty sure he had nothing to do with
they remember they had the picture in the Situation Room with when they caught Bin
yeah. And
Laden?
he was yeah
It was him and Hillary. Like, oh yeah.
over the table. Yeah, bro. Obama's nuts, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
It's like if you think
But he's
about
a nice guy.
nice dude.
Like if I seen him in person, I'd dap him up.
For
I
sure.
like as soon as we get in there, I'd be like, yo, you know you forced it, right? You ain't have to do that to all them people. You ain't have to do any of that, bro. You fucking forced it, bro. And what's worse too is that you over here smiling and everybody thinks you're a nice guy, bro. But I know the truth, bro. You are, but you're a bad person. You forced it, bro.
When it comes to U.S. presidents, I don't think he's any more bad than the others. I think he's
Yeah,
less.
they're
He's probably
all-
less bad than the others. They were all pretty bad. I mean,
I think they were bad, but I think like to me, I won't put any of the last four in like the worst presidents. Like even like Trump, I won't say he's like the worst president. I think he was shitty. You feel me? I think he's a shitty dude, bad person all across the board. He's not
Yeah.
even a nice guy.
No.
But I don't think he was the worst president. I feel like there's like significant he's not worse than like Nixon.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think he's definitely not worse than Reagan. He's definitely not worse than Bush, the first one. Like I don't know. I feel like, but again, that's not to say he wasn't a bad
I
president.
think they've all been racist except for Obama, no? Am I wrong about that one? Is that a...
I don't know. Depends on what you mean. You gotta talk to the Eminem fans about that one. Who knows? Who knows what they'll come up with this time, you know?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Who's your favorite rapper?
Here?
Nah, just in general.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Machine Gun Kelly's your favorite rapper?
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. It's fucking... I like Kanye.
You said that a
Kanye.
little too fast. Both of those are bad answers,
Yeah.
though.
Kanye's a good
Kanye
answer.
being your favorite rapper is nuts. I don't think Kanye being like your favorite artist is nuts. I think that it's weird because he's a weirdo, but I think that your favorite rapper? I don't know about all that.
Whoa.
Name 3 Kanye songs.
Homecoming, Glory, Through the Wire.
Okay. Name 2 bars from each of those.
Through the Wire.
That's the hook. That's not. He doesn't even say that. He doesn't even say that on the song. He doesn't even sing that part. That's nuts. So what makes Kanye your favorite rapper then?
Well, he's a great artist. I mean, I love all of his songs.
But that's not what I asked you. See how you keep talking about being an artist? I wanted you to tell me what makes Kanye West your favorite rapper.
He's good. What I mean, when I listen to him, I like him. Does it have to be any more complicated than that? It's
Well-
really a simple thing in the end.
You know what's nuts about that? I think a lot of people do say that. They be like, oh, like, I like this person better than the other person. But I think that everything can be, like, justified with reason. That's the type of person I am. I think that everything has a reason behind it, and I love to get to the bottom of things. Now, you're saying that Kanye is your favorite rapper.
Whenever I listen to an album, I'm like, there's like at least 3-4 songs that I'm like, wow, I'm gonna listen to this constantly. Like I listen to him almost every day.
Okay, so you listen to Kanye every day. That explains a
much.
lot, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
Why?
That explains so much.
What?
Wow.
Why does that explain? What is that? What does that mean?
It just makes sense.
Why?
I don't think him hopping on stage on a award show being like, I'm gonna let you finish, but
That's not yet.
not yet.
Okay,
Watch
now
out
I
tomorrow. I don't know.
see. Now I see what you're saying.
Like you just you remind me of like you have a lot of like the essence, that persona of Kanye. It's like a very like mild version, like milder than like mild. But like you do,
Okay.
I do kind of see it though. That's
Yeah.
that's the person that you consume the most hip hop from. Like, is he your favorite artist?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so that's
Definitely.
the artist that you consume the most.
Probably yes. I also like Doja Cat. Doja Cat's fire too.
Doja Cat's tough.
She's
Yeah,
tough.
she
Doja Cat's
definitely has
tough.
some stuff I like.
I'm not a Drake guy. I
I'm
know.
not really a Drake guy either,
Yeah.
but I do like Doja Cat though. Doja
She's
Cat's
fire.
tough. Yeah, she's fire.
Lil
I'm not
Yachty's
gonna
not
lie. Lil Yachty, yeah, I can't speak on him.
Ooh, okay.
I can't speak on Lil Yachty. I'm not
Jay-Z?
gonna hold you. Jay-Z's a legend. I've never been a huge Jay-Z fan. But he got hits, he got records, he got classic albums, everything. But Nas is tough too. Same thing. Again, like I never really been a Nas fan either.
Who's your cup of tea then?
I like lyrical rap, but I like it to sound like a little grittier. So I kind of like Black Thought. I also like classical music, and I
Ooh.
like instrumentation. So I love Black Thought because like the Roots is always
Interesting.
like, a lot of like live instrumentation as they got closer towards the back end of their career.
Okay,
Whatever, so.
interesting.
Black Thought's the goat. I actually have his book on me right now. No
Black
cut.
Thought.
I'll be reading it.
Let me see.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to Black Thought yet, actually.
That's
dope.
my guy.
Sounds
I
copy.
honestly think he's the greatest rapper ever. And I don't think he's the best because he can rap the best. I think he's the best because, to me, no other rapper has been able to have like that level of longevity and still be, at least in my opinion, like dropping the ball. Like they never had like an off season or anything like that.
Huh.
Like even like Jay-Z, like I love Jay-Z as like an artist, but he also has like the Blueprint 3 and like I'm like
He does have a lot of early work that's not as good.
yeah, I mean the Blueprint 3 what not the Blueprint, what's it called? Yeah, no, the Blueprint 3. That's the one with the American flag. Yeah, that shit was
Yeah, there are very few artists that can pretty much go their entire career without having any duds. There
You
are
know?
very few,
Except for
if any.
Kanye.
That's cap.
Uh,
Have you
what's
Have you
a
actually
dud?
heard any
Name a
of
dud.
his stuff?
from Kanye?
An album dud.
Jesus is King.
That's not that bad.
All right, let's
Pretty
not
good.
do that. Let's not do that. We can even talk about Donda, bro. Like it's flopped.
That's a good album.
It's okay, bro. And I'm gonna keep saying Yeezus
It's
too.
better than any Drake album ever. Any of it. I know I'm gonna get heat for that because I don't know.
That makes. You think Donda's better than Nothing Was the Same?
Drake is just not.
You think
good.
Donda's better than Take Care?
Drake is just not good,
Nah,
bro.
be honest though.
Yes,
'cause
it's
I-
better.
No.
Yes,
I'm
it's
not-
better.
Okay,
It's better.
Forget what you think.
I'm
Okay,
standing
forget-
on it.
Forget what you think. Let's be realistic now.
I'm being
Let's
realistic.
live in the real world. You think that Donda, the album,
Yes.
right, is better than Nothing Was the Same?
Yes.
You think it's better than Take Care?
It's better than all of them, bro. I've listened to all these Drake albums. There's like 40 songs. They're all like, there's like,
That's not even what? Take Care? Take Care's
whichever
like
one. I get
14
them all
songs?
mixed up because he has freaking 40 songs. Then 2 of them are like, oh, he just looks at the most trending hashtags on Twitter. He's like, oh, how do I rename a song after this? You know?
What?
That's what he does. That's how I always felt when I listened to him.
I'm not like a Drake fan in any sense of the word. But like to say what you just said, and then going back to the beginning, that Donda's better than all of his albums. That's kind of belligerent, bro.
He's just much better, bro, than.
That's kind of belligerent though. Like that's the because here's the thing, right? I can understand if you say that like Donda's better than like his newer stuff. Like I think that Donda's better than everything that he dropped after. Yeah, Donda's chips, bro.
I don't know.
Donda's chips, bro. I don't
Donda's
know.
good.
Donda got some songs though. What's your favorite song off of Donda?
Jail.
The first song.
Yeah, Jail's actually really good. And then
Yeah, nah, Jail's tough. I like
Um,
Jay-Z's verse on there. It was funny.
yeah,
It was
that
good.
yeah, that's good. What is it? I think it's Emotion. The one where he samples Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, I like that song.
yeah,
I like that song.
yeah.
That song's tough.
That song's
That
tough.
song's tough. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, right? See?
Yeah, that song's tough. There's some songs on there, no cap. Because then he got Jesus Lord. That song's tough. No
Oh, that
cap.
song is
that
good.
Song's tough. Hold up.
See?
Donda might be alright. Hold on.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? He has the one with the weekend. That one's actually, that
That
one's a little-
song's tough. 80 Degrees.
Yeah,
That's tough.
yeah.
Yo, Donda might be. I don't think it's a good album. I think there's good songs on there though. I don't. Think
That's
it's
what I look for, because, like,
Okay, so what makes a good album to you though?
good songs.
Just good songs. It
Yeah.
doesn't mean it doesn't have to be a good body of work. It doesn't have to be like a good story. It doesn't have to be transition. It doesn't have to be good transitions. It doesn't have to like stick to a specific theme or anything like that. It just has to be good songs.
Just for me, yes, because I'm
That's
not
like a playlist, bro. That's a mixtape.
Exactly,
Yeah.
but that's how I consume music.
I feel you though. I'm not even gonna say it's not. I feel you actually. I don't do that because to me, like an album is an art form in itself. I
That's
think
fair.
that when it comes down to creating music, an album is essentially like a painting. Like an
Okay.
album is like the same thing as like a sculpture. You feel
Yep.
me? You're taking the different bits and pieces and elements that you need in order to create like this larger body of work. That is like it doesn't necessarily have to be a masterpiece, but it's a complete body of work. I think like with a lot of like Kanye's most recent stuff, what I'm seeing, and the same thing with Drake, what I'm getting is like stuff. It's not an album to me. It's a lot of music. It's a lot of good music, but it's not an album. You feel me? Like, because if I listen to it straight through, there's gonna be moments where I'm like, I don't want to hear this. And that's not to say that that's not the case on great albums too. There's always gonna be parts that you don't necessarily like as a consumer. But I'm talking about like drawn out moments where it's not like I didn't like this song or I didn't like this element, but it's like I didn't like any song on here that sounded like this, and
Yeah.
there were 4 of them. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. Like that's what to me makes an album great. Is like makes an album an album. Because there's and also I think there's a lot of albums that are out there, but it's the effort that I think makes an album different from like an EP or different from like a mixtape. Is that like you actually you put the intention behind it to make something great. It doesn't have to always be great. And sometimes you might fall flat. You feel me? There's a lot of albums that I like personally that I know are not that good. You feel me? Overall, but it's like I still love them because like of the memories attached to them and the sound, maybe specific things that I'm looking for in it. But it's not a good album. Donda, it's not a good album.
See, that's
It's
different.
okay. It's
Yeah.
okay though.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of really good songs, but it's not a good album.
That's the difference. Yeah, I don't look for. I can't break it down like that. I just never did. I always just look for good songs. I'm like, all right.
feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of problem that I'm having with like music as of current is that there's a lot of good music out there, but I don't think there's a lot of good projects. There's a lot of good music.
It's probably because of the whole TikTok world. You know,
Yeah.
you just want to drop something and not. You know.
Probably. And just maybe even just thinking about the way that people consume music. People don't look for that anymore. Like
That's
you're
true.
saying yourself, you're not even looking for like a complete body of work that's good. Like in that, you're looking for specific songs you like the whole time. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. And I feel that, you feel me? So I get it. That's just not me. I feel like creating like an album or creating like a full length project or just an entire body of work is maybe like a lost art in some ways. Maybe not lost, but like it's
Something that you're
becoming
more
forgotten.
likely to see on like a musical soundtrack.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Also, like I love like theater. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
I love like music.
I've downloaded all the dating apps recently. You're gonna rip me for this dating app. I got the BLK one.
The what?
It, you're gonna
That's
roast me for this.
actually insane.
You're gonna roast me for that. I knew you were gonna do that.
I don't
'Cause,
think
like-
I've heard of that one.
It's for like black people, but like you know.
Oh, okay, no, I've heard.
What? What? They didn't stop me from signing up.
You okay, man?
The bigger the net, the more fish. No?
You don't have to tell me that. You don't have to tell me.
What?
I could have gone without that knowledge, I feel like. You have
Yeah.
Grinder?
No. Whoa.
You said bigger net.
Yeah, and you did say all
Hey,
of them.
stop.
You said all of them.
Stop.
Cause like, where won't you? What's your limit? Where do you draw the line, Adam? It's like we made a dating
Oh,
app
ew,
for
stop,
black
stop,
people
stop.
only.
I did Hinge. I did the Asian one, Tantan, but there's no one on that one. It's like it's all
What is it
bots.
called?
Tantan. It's called Tantan. I got all
They could've
bots
come up
hitting
with
me
a
up.
better name. What does that mean?
I don't know what Tantan means, but yeah,
I
it
mean,
was.
be okay is just like it's pretty straightforward.
it's pretty straightforward. But yeah, I got
Nah.
the dating apps. I've actually had a little bit of success too. A little bit of talking, voice messages back and forth. I'm not going to mention my favorite movies though. So
Yeah, I would avoid doing that. That comes up in the conversation. Lie.
yeah, I'm gonna lie.
Just look.
Yeah,
No,
but
I'm more of a film guy. That's the thing. Like
What's your favorite movie?
my favorite movie.
Be honest.
I like Godfather Part 1's good.
Can I tell you something?
What?
I've seen that you've had a lot of women on this show,
Yeah.
and you keep it's like you're trying to like get them to like go on a date with you almost. But
Yeah.
also these is like kind of like you're pitching your dating profile.
Yeah.
Saying that The Godfather Part 1 is your favorite movie and that Kanye West is your favorite artist is gonna get you 0 women. I'm so sorry, bro. Like it's just not gonna happen. You're
Then
good.
how do I change my? What do I change my answers to?
Lie. I don't know.
No, Doja Cat.
Say
Doja
something
Cat.
different.
I'm saying Doja Cat. I'm saying the Barbie movie. I'm saying the Barbie movie.
I don't think that's gonna help either.
Okay,
They're gonna be like,
okay,
hey, you
can I
don't
get-
belong. You're not interested in me. When you explain the plot of The Godfather, they be like, yo, what's wrong?
Yeah, too many people already know about stuff like this, okay? So many people already know.
And then you start getting into it, yeah, and they're speaking a different language, like, and it's like, it's 3 hours long. They're like, get away from me.
Hey, I like bilingual films too.
Yeah, I do too, but I can't.
It's okay, man. We'll introduce each
This is
other.
why I'm still single. I was gonna say Lord of the Rings too. That's even worse.
They know a lot.
They're gonna go running out the door.
He's like, the Return of the King extended edition. It's over, bro. It's not happening.
That movie doesn't. That movie's ending's like an hour. It takes like so
It's
long
4
to end.
hours. That's a good, but it's a good
still
movie.
can't
though.
Yeah, come on, I'm
It's a good
cooking.
movie,
I'm
though.
cooking. Come on. Who's your top 5 worst people ever historically? Yeah,
All
right.
right, let's go back and forth. So what I like to do, what me and my girlfriend do, is that we go through like lists. We create lists.
Yeah.
Where it's like we get a category and we have to do a top 5, but we go back and forth. So I say one, then she'll say
Okay.
one, and then we can't repeat what the other person said.
Okay, Adolf. That's me.
King Leopold.
Oh, that's a good
I
pick.
get him up there. Yeah, definitely get him up there.
Henry Kissinger, low key.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's Queen Elizabeth.
Okay, cooking. How about Netanyahu? A little bit. Currently.
I'm gonna go with I go with Thomas Jefferson. I feel like
Oh
Jefferson-
wow,
Jefferson's
Thomas
amazing.
Jefferson.
Yeah.
Damn.
feel like
Because of the
Jefferson's a good
slave, owning slaves and. Yeah.
Well, he was not just like a slaver though. He was also just like a pretty shitty dude overall. But when it comes down to slavery, he was one of the, if not the most cruel slave master that was
Wow.
known, like that has ever been like president.
Wow.
That's like pretty documented. And also like, yeah,
I did not know that.
a lot of black people that are alive today are descendants of him, just based off of
Really?
what he did to his slaves, enslaved individuals.
Oh,
So-
and speaking of someone with a lot of descendants, Genghis Khan. Come on, he's
Is
older.
he bad though?
He was pretty bad.
Would you be here without him though?
Why'd you?
Would you?
Why'd
though?
you for?
Probably.
Would he though?
He probably
Would you though?
he probably raped my great 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 grandmother. I don't fuck with
Would you
that.
though?
I mean you're cooking.
I feel you, dog.
It
Okay.
ain't that you can go that far back.
Facts.
I
Because you're
mean-
also you're not mostly Chinese. Like that's like.
I'm 50% Chinese. Yeah.
Oh, you're 50. Oh,
Yeah,
so,
50.
Oh, so yeah, bro. Yeah.
Well, hold on. Here's the question.
This ain't no bullshit.
But
I wouldn't be here without him though.
last I checked, there are like multiple parts of China. It's not like all of China was always like
Yeah.
one.
What part of China are your people from?
Oh, oof. This is a tough question.
What?
I don't even.
This is a tough one. I don't know.
I think like Shanghai. I'll have to investigate
okay.
the
Yeah,
Genghis
you know,
Khan
like
thing.
heritage.
I mean, I do,
What
but
part?
not that one.
He said, "I think Shanghai."
I know they fled in the 50s. I mean,
okay.
they-
Yeah,
they-
Japan
yeah.
did a number on y'all.
Yes,
Who's
they
the-
did.
Who's the guy that was from Japan? That was like there.
there was a bunch of them. You can't blame
Yeah,
one
facts.
person for that one. There was just a bunch.
And that's the thing. Yeah, my like great grandparents were probably enslaved. Yeah, so it's bad.
Were they?
Probably.
Damn. You haven't looked into it though.
My family, like, all my like family members are old. Like they live mad long, so like it'd be like they were probably enslaved. Like
When they come
you go,
here?
like 5 generations back. I don't know. No, whenever the ship
Oh,
got here.
shit.
I was like, I don't know. You go
Damn.
like 5 generations back. Like one half is like slaves or enslaved people. So my dad's from Trinidad though, so a lot of those people are like they're Caribbean. I don't know
Okay.
nothing about over there. Maybe I.
But the list.
I'm gonna go honestly, bro. It's tough because I want to say like George Washington. So I guess that's what I'm gonna
I mean,
say.
at the very least, he freed his slaves after his death. I know, better than nothing.
At the very least,
Better than nothing, right?
he said the only person that can abuse you is me. You're free.
You're good to go.
He's like, I don't even want you anymore. If I can't do it, no one can. I'll grant you your freedom. I got you. On me. That's horrible. But yeah, I'll go with George.
George, I'm gonna go for Napoleon. I saw the movie.
Napoleon. I feel like you're naming people,
That killed a lot of people.
but it's like, all right, I feel you. I'm gonna go with who started the World Fair? The World's Fair.
I don't know what that is.
The World's. You don't know the World's Fair?
No.
I'm gonna look it up.
The World's Fair was like this event. It was like a traveling circus basically, and but it was like they would have like the attractions from all over the world.
Yeah.
But like they would have like African people in like the cages
Oh.
as like an attraction and be like, look, ever heard of like Oda Benga?
Oh,
Or like what was the woman's name? Damn, I forget the woman's name. She was
Oh,
also in
damn.
the World's
Oh,
Fair.
that's fucked up. So the person who created that.
Yeah, I'll put them in there because that was like in the 1900s. That's what, you feel me? Like that's not like, you know what I mean? Yeah, bro. What was the woman's name? Dang, Rachel Dolezal just coming up. I gotta delete my search history.
Yeah, that.
What's it called?
Rachel Dolezal
That was
OnlyFans.
bad.
So whoever invented the World's Fair is up there for worst person.
Yes.
Fair? Okay,
Yes,
that's
I
fair.
agree with that.
Yeah,
Okay, that's fair. I didn't know about this World's Fair, honestly.
yeah. I'll go with all the. I'm gonna like, but just like, yeah, World's Fair. Is pretty
World's
good.
Fair.
It's too
All
much racism in the world.
Yeah, I can't.
There is a lot. It's
So I'll go
fucked
with
up.
that. All right, well, that was the list.
That was the list.
I feel like you won probably.
I mean, I did get
Maybe though.
Maybe.
Wait,
'Cause
this
my
was a
first-
contest?
It was like King Leopold. That was a bad one.
He killed a lot of people.
Yeah, I was gonna say that might be like all the people that you put on the list combined.
Bro, a friend told me about him.
That shit's devious.
A friend told me about it. I looked him up, and I was
Yeah.
like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus.
His KD was mad high.
Some of the pictures, he's like hunting people. I'm like, wow. Some of these dudes.
George Washington used to use slaves' teeth as his own though.
Wow, I did not know
Yeah,
that.
You didn't know that?
his dentures were human teeth. No,
Yeah.
they weren't made of wood.
Wow.
That's pretty bad,
That's
right?
very
That's
bad.
nuts.
That's
Barbaric.
nuts.
Yeah,
Now,
bro.
the actor that originated the role of George Washington for Hamilton, when he was talking about facts he learned when researching the character, he brought up the teeth and he described it as barbaric.
Yeah.
Wow.
What's his name? Something Jackson.
Yeah,
Andrew Jackson.
Christopher Jackson. Yeah.
Oh,
that dude
God.
has an amazing singing.
Yeah, he's a force.
So speaking of those white rappers, let's talk about cultural appropriators. I have some names here, and you tell me if you think they're a cultural appropriator. Machine Gun Kelly. Scale of 1 to 10, like, is he a cultural appropriator?
Yeah, bro. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10?
What the fuck is wrong with him?
The look, the whole look and everything.
Everything about him, bro. They invited him to that 50th anniversary hip hop celebration thing that they did last
Yeah.
week on the Grammy celebration. I was like, what the fuck is he doing here? He don't even rap no more. He don't even make rap music. He literally denounced the shit and was like, that's not me. I'm a punk artist. Like, bro, fuck MGK, bro. What?
He dates Megan Fox, though. Ooh, she's hot. No?
Okay, what does that have to do with the music? Fuck MGK. Like, what?
Okay, Eminem.
I don't think Eminem is a cultural appropriator. I feel like, I don't think he's a cultural appropriator. I think he has appropriated hip hop, like for sure. But I don't think that's like the overall like culture. I'd put that like a 2.
So what's the issue with difference between MGK and then
Because
Eminem?
MGK abandoned hip hop. He used it for his own gain, and he was faking the funk. I don't fuck with that. Eminem really does he really does fuck with hip hop. Like he studied the shit, he grew up with the shit, and like that's him. You feel me? Like Eminem is like an embodiment of like hip hop in a lot of ways.
So if you fake it,
Yeah, that's the appropriation part. It's like there's no respect. You feel me? Like there's a difference between like cultural celebration and appropriation. Like it's the level of respect that you put on that culture. And MGK disrespects hip hop every time. Like him, like I get it. Like I understand. Like because from his perspective, similar to Post Malone. From his perspective, he probably doesn't look at it as disrespect.
Yeah.
But like from the inside looking out, that's mad disrespectful. Like you can't like go about it in this way where you're talking about hip hop. Like Lil Yachty might be a cultural appropriator. No bullshit, but in some ways. But you can't go about it where you're making this music for so long, you're doing all this stuff, and then like the first chance you get, you're like, no, I'm an artist. Like that's what gets me. They go from calling themselves a rapper to calling themselves an artist, and then they stop making rap music because you're an artist now. It's like hip hop's not art. That's mad disrespectful. Like there's like nah. That's why I say Yachty's forcing it too.
why do you think Lil Yachty's a cultural appropriator?
I don't think it's cultural appropriate. I just think that a lot of the stuff that he's done has been like disrespectful to hip hop. Maybe not detrimental, but like he did the same thing.
What has he done? Oh, like
Same thing,
Oh, I'm
like I'm an
an artist,
artist,
not
and
a
then
rapper.
dropping like a fucking alternative
Okay, fair
He's
enough.
better when he raps for sure to me. But again, like I don't think it's like that. I just think it's disrespectful when he doesn't recognize the impact of his words. You feel me?
So you don't like it when they denounce themselves as rappers and then there's
Yeah, to call themselves like an artist. Because you can be a rap artist, like that's fine.
yeah.
Like there's nothing wrong with that. You're an artist and you're also a rapper. But like don't like try to make it seem like being a rapper is below being an artist. Because then it's like you're basically saying that hip hop is not an art form. You're like saying hip hop, art.
Oh.
You feel me? I don't fuck with that. And then like it makes it worse when the genres of music that they're going into are like the genres of music that are dominated by white people, right? It's like MGK is like, rapper, artist, and starts making punk music. Lil Yachty, rapper, artist, and starts making like psychedelic rock. And it's like, bro, what? Like, what do you mean by that? You
That's
feel me?
interesting.
I don't like that.
So Post Malone,
Post Malone did the same thing.
same
Post
thing.
Malone took it a step further because he was actually like verbally disrespectful. But Post Malone's better than both of them to me. I don't know. Post Malone be cranking. I'm sorry. Like as much as I don't like what Post Malone has said about hip hop, because even him, he's like hip hop is like soulless, or he feels like it doesn't move him. Like he doesn't value it as much as he values other genres of music. Not on like on whether or not it's valuable, but like sonically, he just doesn't feel it as much. I get what he's saying,
Yeah.
but that's also disrespectful when you go from that rapping to like getting your platform buzzing and then like switching up to now just making pure pop music.
Huh.
Disrespectful.
That's interesting.
But I fuck with Post Malone's songs though.
He's good.
If MGK made good punk music, I might feel differently.
Oh.
I'd be like, I see what you mean. Hip hop was holding you back.
Yeah.
You're not a rapper. But like that's not saying that rap is not good. You're saying you're better elsewhere. I get you. But I don't think that's true. He's chips no matter what.
Yeah, he's chips.
And Lil Yachty's not like much better as a psychedelic rock artist as a rap artist. So I'm like, same thing to me. I'm like, you're basically the same dude, bro. Like, there's no difference in the quality of music that you're making to me. I feel
Yeah.
like it's same. But
That's
Post
fair.
Malone,
Post Malone, he's good.
he's a like shitty performer, but he be cranking.
What about Elvis? Big cultural appropriator. No? Because he stole a lot of those moves.
You know?
Like, isn't the issue stealing the shit and then not crediting it back? Isn't that what the more the issue is?
Here's the thing about Elvis.
Yeah.
Yes, Elvis
Yes.
was a cultural appropriator for sure. Scale of 1 to 10 though, put him at like a 5.
So like neutral, like mid cultural appropriator.
Cause yes, he did. He did put some of those artists on though. And a
Oh.
lot of black people who are like from that era, they fuck with Elvis heavy.
Really?
So it's hard for me because that's the thing. It's hard for me to be like Elvis is a cultural appropriator because I wasn't alive during Elvis's tenure as an
Yeah.
artist. So it's like I can say that because it's true, but the degree is really based on like who was around during that time and what did they think.
Yeah.
A lot of those black people fuck with Elvis.
That's true.
Like my mom, she fucks with Elvis's music. She never says that she fucks with Elvis as a person. She does like she does talk about like some of the impact about like him and like some of the black artists that he like would take with him on tour, like some
Yeah.
of the like clubs that he would come out where it's like they were like these